Today's edition of Chopsticks, we present a yummy dish of champion abalone. You might be under the impression that abalone is an expensive shellfish only served in classy restaurants. But wait till you see how we turn it into an easy home-cooked dish. Don't just sit there. Join in and help us make champion abalone.
Well, welcome to Le Royal Meridian. My name's Heidi and this is Chef Peter. This week we're talking about sort of home-cooked food, and it's very rare that a chef from a five-star hotel actually knows how to cook at home. But actually we want to know really the tips of restaurant tips, but actually how to take those tips and actually make them home food that are easy to cook at home. Okay, so what dish are you going to cook for us today?
Today, we'll cook the abalone.
Abalone, okay.
Yeah, it's a very famous Chinese food.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. All right, well, why don't I go shopping? I'm going to buy this canned abalone, and then we'll come back and we'll start cooking.
Yes.
Let's go. I'm actually looking for abalone sauce. You can see it here. I'm just seeing the ingredients. It's got soy sauce in it, sugar and abalone juice, and chicken starch. Okay. Asparagus and ginger. It's quite good. Okay, I've got three of the most important ingredients. It's the shallots, the ginger, and also the asparagus. Now we've got to go and get some fresh mushrooms. Okay, so these are the mushrooms. They're basically called button mushrooms. They're what we use a lot in the West. And they're just a very mild sort of mushroom flavour, but they're good to do sort of a lot of different types of dishes. And yeah, I think you could probably use a lot of the other mushrooms, but we're going to pick these ones today. So grab that. That's pretty much the most important ingredients that we need. So let's go back to the hotel and see what Chef's going to do with them. Let's go. Okay, so what do we need to do first?
First, we'll choose the abalone.
Okay.
And then we can cut here.
Okay.
One. Two.
Not all the way through.
Yes.
Okay. Why are you cutting it on the back?
Because the abalone is very big.
Yes.
You put the flavor inside. Must be cut and
okay.
to easy eat.
Because that's one of the things I always worried, that abalone, like cuttlefish, if you cook it for a long time, it might become very chewy because it's quite a big chunk of meat you've got there. Okay, so,
and
yes. Do I turn this on?
Yes.
Yes, I'll turn this on.
Use some of the ginger. Then use
the garlic. When Chinese people are cooking some sort of seafood, they would always use ginger, tong, the shallots. What about the huangzhou? For this, I don't see any alcohol here.
Huangzhou we use in the store already.
In the stock, okay. So in large pieces. So what's next? Okay. Enough?
Oh, yeah, very good.
Okay.
And put the ginger and garlic.
What heat do you want this on? Medium or high?
It's a medium is okay.
Medium, okay. So I'm just going to put that up. So we put the ginger in. Okay. And garlic at the same time. Okay. So normally you put this in and you just sort of wait for the smell to come out.
Yeah.
Not till you don't want the garlic to go brown, do you?
And now we put the
stock. So what sort of stock is this?
This is we use the chicken, pork meat, and yellow wine.
Yellow wine. Okay, so what you do is chicken, pork, you put it into hot water.
Yes.
And then you boil it for a long time.
4 hours.
4 hours with salt.
Yes.
Obviously, you could also use tinned stock.
Yes.
But we're at home. If we're cooking home food, we're not going to cook our stock for 4 hours. So what could we do instead? Could we buy a container of stock?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Okay. That makes it a lot easier than cooking your own, because I know myself, if I have to cook a simple dish like this, I'm probably going to not cook for 4 hours the stock. Put it in?
Yes.
Okay.
And more?
Okay. 2. All of it?
Yes, all this. And now you can put the abalone.
So, do I just pour it in?
Just pour it in.
Or do I keep it together, or
No,
it doesn't
yeah.
matter? Doesn't matter. Okay. So put our little abalone pieces in. Oops. Turned over so all the flavour can get in. And then here, put the other piece of abalone in. And so you're just basically poaching it in the stock then. Yeah? It's just like poaching the abalone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we will
While we're doing that, yep.
put abalone sauce.
Yeah. In here?
Yes.
So-
2 spoons.
2 spoons, okay. Okay.
And sugar.
Sugar, how much?
A little bit.
Just to like,
Yeah.
yeah?
Oh.
Okay. Good.
And salt.
And salt. Is that okay?
Oh, great.
Yeah? Okay.
And now just
Mix it up.
Mix up.
How long do we have to cook the abalone?
We leave the cooking 20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay. So whilst that's cooking and boiling, is there anything else that we can do?
Yeah, and now we can use some the mushroom
Yeah?
and just
So quite big
Yeah.
chunks.
yeah.
I know a lot of Chinese people think that you can't eat mushrooms without it being cooked, but actually mushrooms are very good. Do you ever use mushrooms fresh?
Yes, we
Yeah?
use the
You
fresh
do. You can actually, mushrooms are delicious when they're fresh.
mushroom
Yeah?
inside.
Into this?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So we just sort of boil it all together.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So that's why you've cut the mushrooms quite thick, so that they don't just sort of disintegrate, disappear whilst it's in the soup. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this has been actually cooking for about 20 minutes, and you can see the abalone, the colour is really bright. It's very nice, and you can see it's all the way into the actual abalone, so it's not white anymore. Okay, so what now do we need to do?
Now we will put the asparagus
Okay,
inside.
okay, like this? Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay,
And
so it's soaking. See, the stock is getting very thick now. Okay. Yeah? And then what?
now we will put the
Oh, the cornstarch.
cornstarch.
Okay. So,
Oh, see that?
is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah? Here, do you want to do that?
Yes. I see.
Cornstarch, how much cornstarch should you put with water?
I think it's 3 spoons. It's okay.
3 spoons,
Yes.
okay, okay. We'll mix it up quickly.
Yes, quickly.
Yes.
Oh,
Is that okay?
yeah, very good.
Do we have to, oh, we're going to plate it. We don't put these into there?
Yeah, I put this.
Yeah? Put them in now?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put them in. All of it?
Uh,
Or just this?
just this.
Yep,
It's okay.
okay. Add the nice bit of green to it. Okay, so the asparagus has just been put in, so it's still going to be nice and crunchy, although slightly sort of soft on the outside. Do you want to pour that soup in
Yeah,
there?
I need to put the sauce on the top.
Oh, God, this looks like something I just put with some rice. I'm going to try some of this abalone thing.
But the filling is
It's very soft. You don't want to eat a piece that big. It's very soft and it's very salty. It tastes like seafood, but the texture doesn't taste like seafood.
Oh.
It's unusual. I agree that the canned has got a lot stronger flavour, and it's actually very sort of soft. It's not so chewy compared to a lot of the fresh abalone. It's delicious.